We come to day 73, chapter 13, part 4. Exercise 13, question number 19. The midpoints of the sides of a triangle are 1, 4, 4, 8 and 5, 6. Find the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle. Look at what is given. It says the midpoints of the sides of the triangle. You have a triangle and the midpoints of the sides of the triangle are known. This is one side. The midpoint of that is known. This is the second side. The midpoint of that is known. This is the third side. You know the midpoint of that. You only know the three midpoints of the triangle, the sides of the triangle. Find the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle. You have to find the coordinates of vertices of the triangles are A, B and C. You have to find coordinates of A, B and C. Listen to this carefully because this is pretty long. Okay. So this is your actual figure. The three midpoints are known. You have to find the coordinates of A, B and C. For this is the midpoint of side AB. This is the midpoint of side AC. What I am going to do is, I am going to join the two midpoints of two sides of this triangle by a straight line. Okay. When you join this, according to midpoint theorem, which you did in class 9, according to midpoint theorem, a straight line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. These are the two sides midpoints which you join. This line will be parallel to the third side. So this is the third side. It will be parallel. So this is parallel to this one. Similarly, Q is the midpoint of AC. R is the midpoint of BC. Same thing I am going to do. I am going to join the two midpoints of these two sides, okay, by a straight line. This one. When I join this by a straight line, this is a straight line connecting two midpoints of these two sides. So this straight line must be parallel to the third side. This and this must be parallel. So this is parallel to this one. Now by joining this, look at the figure that we got. We got figure PQRB. This one. PQRB having opposite sides parallel. This and this is parallel. This and this is parallel. Therefore, this figure that you got, a four-sided figure, is called a parallelogram. PQRB is a parallelogram. About properties of parallelogram. If you join the diagonals of the parallelogram, they bisect each other. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So what I am going to do is I am going to join the diagonals. PR is one diagonal. BQ is the second diagonal. When you join them, it says diagonals bisect each other, which means they divide themselves into two equal halves. So this portion and this portion will be equal. This portion and this portion will be equal. This and this is equal. This and this is equal. Let's name this point as O. So if this portion and this portion are equal, for line segment PR, this one, PRO becomes the midpoint. Similarly, for line segment BQ, this portion and this portion are equal, which means O becomes the midpoint of even BQ. O is the midpoint of PR, O is also the midpoint of BQ. So what you do is try to get the midpoint O. Look at PR, this line segment. You know P, you know R. You have to find the midpoint using midpoint formula. Similarly, for this line segment BQ, you know Q. You would have known the midpoint O from the first one. And you have to find the other extreme point, that is B. So first, let's use line segment PR. That's what I have drawn here. Separately, only this line segment I have drawn. P is one extreme point, R is the other extreme point, midpoint is O. Okay. P's coordinates were known, 1, 4. You can see if you want. P's coordinates are 1, 4. R's coordinates are 5, 6. O is what we are going to find. And O is the midpoint. Okay. So, let's take this. This is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. And O is what you are going to find, so xy. You are going to find the midpoint. So, I am using the midpoint formula for this. So, look at only this line segment. Okay. So, x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. X, you don't know, is equal to x1 is 1 plus x2 is 5 divided by 2. Y is equal to y1 is 4, y2 is 6 divided by 2. So, x is equal to, that's 6 by 2, which will give you 3. Y is equal to 10 divided by 2, that's 5. Therefore, you found O. O's coordinates are 3, 5. So, look at your figure now. You found this. Now, we have to use this line segment. Just now you found O. You know another extreme point of this line segment BQ. Q is known. You have to find B. So, for that, draw only this line BOQ. So, I have drawn only BOQ. BOQ. O was just found 3, 5. Q you already knew, that's 4, 8. B is what you need to find. So let's name them accordingly. This is the first point, so x1, y1, which is not known. This is the second point, x2, y2, and the midpoint is xy. Again, this is the midpoint, so use midpoint formula. X is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Put the values now. X is 3 is equal to x1 is not known plus x2 is 4 and divided by 2. Y value is 5 is equal to y1 is not known plus y2 is 8 and divided by 2. Multiply the 2 here, that 6 is equal to x1 plus 4 and that becomes 10 is equal to y1 plus 8. x1 is equal to, take the 4 that side, 6 minus 4 that gives you 2 and take the 8 this side, 10 minus 8 that gives you 2 is equal to y1. So these were the coordinates of this unknown point B. So B's coordinates are x1, y1, x1 is 2, y1 is 2. So you found B. Now let's go back to the figure. You found B, right? You already found O. See this, you already found O, you found B now. Next, one vertex of the triangle is found. Now you have to find the other vertex. Let's find A. For that, take this line segment, B, P, A. B is known, which was just found. P midpoint is known. A is the other extreme point that you have to. Okay. So we have to find coordinates of A. So for that, I will draw only this line segment. That's B, P, A. A is what you have to find. B you just now found, 2, 2. P was already known, 1, 4. A is what you have to find. Again, P is the midpoint of AB. So, let's name them accordingly. The first point is x1, y1. Second point is x2, y2. And the midpoint is x and y. Again, this is the midpoint, so use midpoint formula. X is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And y is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. X value is 1 is equal to x1 is 2 plus x2 divided by 2. Y value is 4 is equal to y1 is 2 plus y2 divided by 2. So, multiply the 2 here, 2 is equal to 2 plus x2. This becomes 8 is equal to 2 plus y2. Bring the 2 this side, 2 minus 2 gives you 0 is equal to x2 and 8 minus 2 gives you 6 is equal to y2. Therefore, coordinates of A are 0, 6. Let's go back to the figure. You found A. See what all we found till now. First we found O, then we found B. Using the B and the P, we just found A. So, the only point that is still left is C. You can use this line segment AC, where Q is the midpoint, or you can use this line segment BC, where R is the midpoint. Okay. So, I have used AC, the line segment AC. A is known, 0, 6. C is not known, that's what you will find. And Q was the midpoint, which is 4, 8. Let's name this accordingly. This one is x1, y1, and this extreme point is x2, y2, and this one is x and y. Again, Q is the midpoint, therefore midpoint formula x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. X is 4 is equal to x1 is 0 plus x2 you don't know, so x2 divided by 2. Y value is 8 is equal to y1 is 6 plus y2 you don't know, so y2 divided by 2. Multiply this here, 8 is equal to 0 plus x2 is x2. Multiply this here, that 16 is equal to 6 plus y2. Bring the 6 this side, 16 minus 6 is 10 is equal to y2. Therefore, the unknown coordinates were C. C's coordinates are 8 and 10. Okay. So, all three vertices are found A, B and C. Next. This is the third formula in this chapter. This is the last one. It's about centroid of a triangle. Now, the first thing that you have to know is what a centroid is. A centroid is the meeting point of all the three medians of a triangle. I'll show you here in the figure. A, B, C is a triangle. Okay. A's coordinates are known, x1, y1. B's coordinates are also known, x2, y2. C's coordinates are x3, y3. And you have to find the centroid of the triangle. As I said, the centroid is the meeting point of all the three medians of a triangle. What is a median? A median is a straight line from any vertex of a triangle to the opposite side, and it should divide the opposite side into two equal parts. It starts from one of the vertices and it goes to the opposite side, and it divides the opposite side into two equal parts. Okay. So here, this is the triangle. First median I'm going to draw is, it has to start from one of the vertices. So say it starts from A and it goes to the opposite side. The opposite side is BC, and it divides this opposite side into two equal parts. So this is the first median. Okay. Let's name this as AD. AD is the first median. AD divides BC into two equal parts. You can see this. I marked, both are equal. Okay. So this is the first median. The second median starts from B, second vertex, B, and it goes to the opposite side, that's AC, and divides this opposite side into two equal parts. This and this are equal. So let's name this second median as BE. And the third median starts from C and it goes to the opposite vertex, opposite side. Opposite side is BC, and divides that into two equal parts. So this part and this part are equal. So CF is the third median. AD is the first median, BE is the second median, CF is the third median. You will see all these three lines meet at this point, and that point is usually named as G. G is the centroid of the triangle. It is the meeting point of all the three medians. Okay. Wherever the three medians meet, that point is called the centroid, usually represented by a G. So, if you know vertex A, vertex B and vertex C, all three coordinates are known, all these are numbers. If these three vertices are known and if you are asked to find the centroid, then you use the formula for centroid. Centroid of a triangle is x, this is unknown, x is equal to, add all the three x values of the vertices, x1 plus x2 plus x3 and divide it by 3. Similarly, y value will be equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This formula is the centroid formula of a triangle. Using this is question number 17. Find the centroid of a triangle whose vertices are minus 7, 4, 10, minus 2 and 3, minus 5. You know, three vertices A, B, C. A's coordinates are here, B and this is C. And you have to find the centroid. Say that is the meeting point of all the three medians. Okay. So that's G, which you have to find, so x and y. This is the first point, so this is x1, y1. This is the second point, so x2, y2. And this is the third point, that is x3, y3. And according to centroid formula, G's coordinates is what you're going to find, xy. X is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. And y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. x1 is minus 7. So x is what you're going to find. So x is equal to, x1 is minus 7, x2 is 10, so plus 10, and x3 is plus 3 divided by 3. And y is equal to, y1 is 4 plus y2 is minus 2 plus y3 is minus 5 divided by 3. On simplifying this, x is equal to 10 minus 7 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 divided by 3 gives you 2. Y is equal to 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 minus 5 is minus 3 divided by 3, that's minus 1. Therefore, G is the centroid whose coordinates are 2, minus 1. And your homework, exercise 13, question numbers 24, 25, 35 and 40.